Hello students, how are you? Hope you all are fine. My name is Ibanaz. I'm handling the subject for you all EVS Science part. Last class I've explained you about first chapter, that is living world. In that I've explained you the characteristics of living beings. You can check the video on the YouTube. Yeah, I have explained you the three characteristics, that is living beings are made up of cells, living beings how they respire, and living beings eat food. How they eat food and how plants prepare their food I have explained you in the detail. Now let's continue with the other characteristics, and all these characteristics I'll explain you in the detail. That is, living beings grow, living beings move, living beings excrete, living beings reproduce, living beings respond to stimulus, living beings have lifespan. First, let us go further in detail with that of living beings grow. See children, you are seeing this picture. In this, there is a human, which is a small baby. It is growing to the certain age, that is, it is growing to a girl, and there is certain age, that is woman. And there is an animal, kitten, small kitten, and it grows into a bigger cat. Plant, small plant, little bigger plant, and there is a large tree. That is, living beings all grow to a certain height. Okay, then let's go for then another characteristic, that is living beings move. We move. Why we move? See, we run, this is a movement. We move, particular movement. All living beings move from one place to another place. Why we move? Because we need food. See, if we without food, can we live? We cannot live. For the food, we want to move from one place to another place, right? See, your mother cooks with a certain movement, you eat it, that is one movement. We move for the food. Then, to escape from predators, that is escaping from enemy. See, if one example I'll give you. You are staying in one place, and if you feel that place is very danger, you run away. That is one of the movement. That is, you are running from some enemy. That is, you are feeling some danger in it, you are running from your enemy. We move for the shelter. Shelter means what? For the living place. That is, we move from one place to another place. That is one movement. We can say that all living things have movement. All the living things have movement. Even plants, we see that there is a no movement, but they bend towards something. For example, that is, animal move to find the food shelter, right? To find their food, and if to find their home, what they do, they move, they run, they move. Then movement can be different between the life to death. Movements can be different. That is, they run slow, they move from they walk. This is the movement. Then plants do not move, but they can bend towards the sunlight. Have you seen the sunflower? Sunflower, the flower bent towards the sunlight. This is one movement. Then all living things also have internal movement of substances. All the living things in our body, we have some internal movement. That is, if we drink water, if we eat food, the food goes from your mouth to your throat, from your throat to your kidneys, the heart, to the other parts of the body. This is one movement, that is internal movement. See, in plants, the water goes from the root, from the soil to the root, root to the stem to the leaves, and to the flower. This is particular one movement. Then this is about your movement of living things. See here, there is a picture, that is cheetah is running. This is one of the movement. Here it is this one the tiger is holding the one animal for its food. You can see this, right? The picture is not so clear, so right now. Then this is the plant which is bending towards the sun. You can see this picture. Then next we will go for a next characteristic, that is living beings excrete. Excrete means what? A removal of unwanted waste from your body. This is called excretion. We remove different kinds of things from our body. One is your urine, right? We remove the water from your body, that is urine. For example, removal of carbon dioxide. We breathe, we leave something, that is a gas, that is carbon dioxide. We sweat, we sweat. Sweat means from your body, when there is a heat, the water is released out onto your skin, that is a sweat. Fecus and urine. Then plants also gives out carbon dioxide during respiration. Even plants, they excrete, that is they remove all waste products. That is when a plant dries up, it dry leaves, dry stem, rooting part of separated from the plant, right? Then they also release excess of water through the leaves. What they release? Water. In the morning during the winter season, on the grass, on the grass you have seen some water droplets. Do you think, do you feel, have you seen in the morning on the grass water droplets? That is releasing of water through the leaves. Then we will go for a living beings reproduce. Reproduce means what? Producing young ones. This is one picture, students, that is the fish. What it will do? It will lay eggs, and after some time there will be small baby fishes, right? This is reproduce. What do you say? This is what? Reproduce. One example here again it is given. Hen, what it does? It hatches the eggs. It sits on the eggs and it hatches, and after few days it produces, that is small chicks. This is one example, it has shown in the picture. The next picture is your human beings, that is mother and father when meet, they produces a small baby. Then we will go for next important characteristic, that is respond to stimulus. Can you see this picture, students? In this first picture you can see here, see, in this first picture there is one plant. This plant is called as touch me not. If we touch this plant, what happens? It bends its leaves, it bends its leaf, or it will some closes its leaf. This plant is called as touch me not. When we touch the plant leaf, what it does? It closes its leaf. See, finger, we are touching it to the leaves, it closing it to, it is responding. The finger, it is respond, the plant is responding to your finger, that is your finger is your stimulus. The plant is responding to your stimulus. This is one example. Then another example, there is a light onto the pot. The flower is bending towards the light. The flower is bending towards the light. Flower is responding to your sun. Sun is your stimulus. Flower responds to your stimulus. Stimulus is your sun. One example, one good example for you all is this. There is a hot pan. The person is touching the hot pan. Hot pan is your stimulus, and in response, if you touch the hot pan, what you will do? You will say ouch, because the pan will be very hot. It is responding. What you will do? You will remove your hand upwards. This is called response. This is response to stimulus. We respond to something. What something? This is stimulus. This is one of the important characteristics of we human living things. Then next, lifespan. Human beings have lifespan, particular age we live and we die off. All the living things have particular age, maximum particular age. This is called as lifespan. First, lifespan of some living beings are given. Housefly lives to about 17 days. Starling, that is one bird, it lives to about 17 months. Fishes are given. Fish and shark, they lives to about 19 years, or shark lives to about 25 years. The cat lives to about 36 years. Lobster lives to about 50 years. Your elephant lives to about 70 years. And human beings lives to about maximum to about 120 years. Based on the lifespan means particular age. The plants are classified. Plants are classified into annuals, biennials and perennials. Okay, annuals mean year. The plants, annuals means year. Which are these annual plants? Let us see. Plants which bear flowers, produce fruits and die in 1 year or a season, or when in a season it will die off, within a 1 year it will die off. These are called as annuals. You have seen this field. This is the jawar field. One of the example is jawar, paddy, cotton. These are all annual plants. They live, they produce fruits, they produce, that is flowers, they produce grains within 1 year and die off. Then next is biennials. Biennials, plants which live up to 2 years, produce fruits, flowers and seeds and die. For 2 years they will live, they produce fruits, flowers and die. This is example beetroot. This figure, this diagram you can see, picture can you see, this is the picture for your beetroot plant. This beetroot plant lives for 2 years. It produces flowers and fruit. Then next is perennials. Perennials, plants which live for many years and keep producing flowers, fruit and seed. This plant live for many years. It will be a big large tree. For example, I have shown you the picture of mango tree. Mango tree, what happens? For a year it produces a fruit, and this plant live for many years. This plant live for many years. This is perennials. Example is mango tree, neem tree, lemon tree. These are the examples for perennials. See, annuals example is jawar, paddy, cotton. Biennials examples are carrot, ginger and beetroot. Perennials example is mango, neem and lemon. These are the characteristics based on their lifespan. How much they live? These are the some plants. Okay, understood? Then plants are classified on the nature of the seed leaf. See, seed means seed is grown. After some time, what happens? The leaf come out. Okay, leaf come out. This leaf can be classified into monocotyledonous, that is one cotyledon, that is seed leaf. One cotyledon, single seed is called as monocotyledonous. Single seed leaf, single seed leaf. The seed produces only one leaf, that is called as monocotyledonous or monocot. What it is called? Monocot. Example for monocot is jawar, ragi, wheat. They produces only a single leaf, then it grows into the large plant. First seed which is grown, from the seed only one leaf will be produced. This is called as monocot. Then next is dicotyledonous. They have two cotyledons. They have two cotyledons, that is two leaves. When seed is produced, it produces two leaves. You can see on the dicot, for monocot, dicotyledonous we can say dicot in short. See, on the side wise you can see that is two leaves. This is dicot. They are classified according to the seed leaf, that is monocot and dicot. This is one example. See the diagram. See, only single leaf is called as monocot. Two leaf produced by the seed is called as dicot. They are classified according to the plant seed leaf. Then I'll explain you the life cycle of the plant, how the plant is grown. The plant is grown from the seed. One seed you grow into the ground or soil. It grows into the young plant. This plant grows into the mature big plant. See, this is your mature plant. This plant produces flower. After flower, there will be the production of fruit. In the fruit, there will be seeds. This seed again grow onto the soil, fall onto the soil and produces a young plant. This is a particular life cycle of your plant. Plant has particular life cycle from the seed to young plant to mature plant. Mature plant has a flower, flowers produces fruit, in the fruit there will be a seed. This is a particular life cycle of your plant. Now next, why do we need to protect our plants and animals? Why do we need why we need to protect our animals and plants? Animals and plants, what they do, plants produces food, right? Plants and animals for food, animals and plants, without plants there will be no rain, for rain and for further generation. Okay, then maintaining environmental balance, for maintaining that is environment balance, we need to protect our plants and animals. So hope you understood this chapter. If any doubts are there, please WhatsApp me on the WhatsApp group, and students homework will be sent on the WhatsApp group. Please submit it as early as possible. Okay, so thank you, hope you understood this chapter, and next session I will go for the second chapter. Okay, so take care of yourself and maintain social distancing and stay at your home. Bye.